In today's video, we hop inside of Arc Raiders and we find one of the best blueprints inside of the game, and another blueprint that caught me off guard a little bit, but it actually is a very good blueprint as well. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the video. If you need help getting blueprints, materials, and even coins, check out Mitchcactus. They are the biggest and the most reliable inside of Arc Raiders, and if you want to increase your level or help complete raids or quests, if you need absolutely any help in Arc Raiders, they got you covered. Everything is legit, everything for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. They are super trusted, and you may have seen them all over YouTube, and this is with good reason. With 20,000 reviews and thousands of personalized vouchers, they go for all things Arc. Use code SPAZO to save up for 5% off on limited time only. Literally a W spawn. Holy moly. This has got to be great. By the way, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers, and honestly, we have been growing really fast, and I wanted to say thank you guys for the support. It definitely means a lot. But yeah, if you're new, subscribe to the channel, especially if you enjoy Arc Raiders content. We have been posting quite a bit, so we're going to start ramping it up quite a bit. Maybe double uploads every day, stuff like that. So if you enjoy it, be sure to subscribe down below. What do we have? Fabric, nothing. What else do we have? We can search this. Anything, we have medium, okay. We got a computer. What do we have in here? Anything, we'll take the music album, tuna. We obviously don't need that. I think we can pass it a little bit on that. We got some things we can loot right here. Sweet. What do we have? Nothing, 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 nothing. Okay, we can loot this. Anything, nothing. Okay. We have this we can loot as well. Definitely always like coming to space. If you can get here early, it's always real good to loot a ton of drawers real quick. Obviously, hospital is really good as well. But, I mean, it's kind of dependent on where you spawn at, to be honest, of where you're going to be able to actually loot. You can't spawn on the complete other side, say by apartments, and expect to get filthy rich just by going over to, say, space travel. You're not. People are going to be over there already. An anvil. I will take that. Okay, we'll take that as well. I guess we could head down, maybe? Why not? Is this the room? We're gonna pass on this room. That area, I guess. Anything down here? A few things we could loot, possibly. I hear a few arcs nearby, so we definitely want to be careful. There's another one of those. Some more fabric. There might be some players nearby as well. We definitely want to be careful. We do have a ventilator, though, so if we do get into some trouble, we got something that will help us, for sure. Here's a extended light mag, too. We'll take that. Why not? Here's a pillow. Speranza's gonna love that. A spring cushion. We can hold off on taking that with us. Got some drawers. Okay. We can loot this real quick. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Chemicals, okay. Let's see. Chemicals, fabric, duct tape. Hopefully. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. That is like a needed blueprint, dude, in Arc Raiders. That is such a good blueprint, the Wolfpack. Having that, man, we can literally take down any Arc by ourselves. Literally. With that blueprint. That is huge. That is on par with, like, the Tempest, dude. I mean, obviously not rarity, but the Tempest is one of the best weapons, if not the best weapon in the game. Same with Wolfpacks, dude. Wolfpacks are amazing if you've ever used them. So that is a W find for sure. Nothing in there. Okay. We can pass on here. I think we have to go up. Hello. Hello, Arc. Let me see. Trying to figure out what all we can loot that's not lootable. Okay, do we have anything down here? We can obviously go loot these lockers. Surprisingly, nobody's been here. There's a wine bottle, another trinket. Dude, I am so glad we found the, that blueprint. That is so huge. Literally. Absolutely massive. Exodus modules. We need to take those. I have so many of them, but dude, you need them. You need them 100%. We'll take some seeds. Blaze grenade. I always click B and back out when everything pops up. I don't know why. It's like a habit. Okay, we don't need any of that. I know there's a bandage in there, but we'll pass on it right now. Shoto charger. We will take that. I usually need more of those than I do bandages. Okay, any lockers over here? Not many, just one. There's another one down the other way we'll have to pick up. There's a shield recharger. Okay, what do we got? Trinket, sweet, and another empty wine bottle. Okay. Yeah, we can head up. We can loot this right here. We can head up, though. See what else we got in here. Frying pan. There's somebody right next to me. Cool. He's friendly. Nice. That's good. Unless he just didn't see me. Pretty sure he's friendly. We can keep heading up, though. We might be able to head over to somewhere else and see what else we can find. But, did we already loot this floor? I'm pretty sure we did. I am pretty sure we already looted that. We haven't been over here, I don't think. Yeah, this hasn't been looted yet. See what we can find here. Durable cloth. We don't need any of that. What do we have? Chemicals, fabric, and syringe. Okay, we want blueprints, man. We need them all. We need every blueprint in the game. That's our goal. We can search this, of course. Okay, nothing in there. Nothing there. Okay. This room we can get out of. We can breach this. Check this out. See what we can find. But I might leave after I loot this area and just call it quits, since we already have, you know, some good finds on our board for this match. You know, we obviously have it in our safe pocket. Snap blast grenade. That's pretty huge. Kind of want that. So what can I drop? We'll drop that. But yeah, and plus most places are probably already all looted as well. Fabric, we don't need that. Medium ammo. I actually need that so bad. Give me it for our ventilator. Okay. An anvil too. Ooh, okay. What should we drop? The light shield? Okay. We definitely have a decent stack going on right now, dude. There's some more medium ammo. Again, we need it for our ventilator. Springs. What else do we have? Another nade. More fabric. Come on, give me some more blueprints. Another fabric. We obviously can breach and search these. Never know what we could find in these. Possibly something really good. But yeah, I definitely think the Wolfpack blueprint is one of the best blueprints you can find inside of Arc Raiders. Just because of how useful it actually is. Again, literally you can take down absolutely anything now that we have this blueprint. We can craft those as much as we want. Here's a spring cushion. Okay, not much in here to offer. This is lootable. These sometimes hold the Tempest. Canister, okay. We're good there. What do we got over here? We just got things sitting up there. We want lootables. Things we can actually open and loot. Yeah, that's where we're going to find the juicy stuff. Okay. Yeah, I think this might be it for up in this building. We can open this back up. Did I loot these? I came in here, but there probably isn't much in there, so we're just going to pass on that. Yeah, I was going to say we were at rooftop. Where is... We could go to research and just check that out, see what we can come across. I mean, I don't know if it's already looted. I know that other raider was right near us, but there's two things that could have happened. One, he could have been looting this place. There could be already people here, or he could have thought the same thing that I'm thinking and been like, oh no, that dude probably already looted that. I never looted it. So, it's worth the shot. It's worth a try. You never know what we could find, right? Now, obviously, if we start storming in here and everything's open, I already seen a dead arc. So that, hey, big dog. That was a little scary, not gonna lie. Okay, we can go back this way and head up the staircase. We obviously have this fella right here. He's looting those lockers. I think there's some more lockers. Yeah, there's some right here. And to be honest, we only see 2 doors. But you never know. Let's see. A part of me wants to find the Tempest blueprint this game, but a part of me doesn't. Because what would I do? Which one would be going in the safe pocket? You know, we only got one. Nothing there. Magnet, okay. Yeah, this dude is on this floor, so let's just head up and loot the next floor. Instead of even wasting time with that. Since he's already there, you know, competing for loot. It's never a good thing to do if you can avoid it. Shield recharger. We should have taken that, but it's alright. It is okay. Nothing. Alright. Alright, buddy. I think we're almost done with this building. Yep, this building is done so. Okay. We could go hit up hospital. That's kind of the direction in which we dip. So it wouldn't be necessarily a bad idea. But we just kind of got to get going and get moving with it. We got to get down to the ground level and then kind of go from there. Down here's been looted, but we came down here and breached the door, of course, and dropped down. But I'm pretty sure there's a few spots you can actually get in here from. It doesn't look like it's looted, though, which is W. Oh my gosh. Bro, just give me the Tempest. I dropped that. Okay. So that's obviously the sniper. That's really good. I think it might be time we leave, guys, instead of continue being greedy. But, is there a weapon case? Don't want to leave without the old trusty weapon case, right? No, I don't think there's a weapon case. I just don't think there is one, ladies and gentlemen. It's crazy we found that in a med bag. Wouldn't expect that to be in there. At all. Okay, I don't think there's a weapon case. It's so unfortunate. Sometimes you miss it, though, so you kind of really got to look around. Sometimes they are pretty well hidden, I will say. There's been times where I have completely missed it. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there is one, though, in this raid specifically. Here's this. What do we have? Blueprint, blueprint, blueprint. Okay. Alright. We'll pass on all that stuff. Okay. We need to just try and safely get out of this game. That's literally what we need to do. Oh my gosh, dude. What a good raid. I was thinking, I was like, man, I don't know if I want to play Buried City today. Because I just made a Buried City video. I was like, I don't know. Should we kind of change it up a little bit? There was literally 6 minutes left in Buried City night raids. And I was like, you know what? We'll load in because I can feel it. I can smell it in the air. And sure as shit. We loaded in and we got some nice stuff. For sure. Blueprints are where it's at. I'm glad we got the Wolfpack. I think that's probably my favorite one that we got, obviously. I personally do think that's the best one because of what you can actually do with the blueprint. The Tempest is cool, right? The Tempest is really, really good, and the Tempest blueprint is the rarest blueprint in the game. But it doesn't deal as much damage, I don't think, as the Wolfpack, and it doesn't have the best things it can do as, like, say, the Wolfpack. Wolfpack can literally destroy the Queen very easily. So if you get quite a bit of them, you can craft them now, you know, etc. I'm sure most of you guys know this stuff. I'm not explaining it to dummies. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know in the comments. What do you think is a better blueprint? The Wolfpack blueprint or the, what's it called? Tempest blueprint. I'm glad we got this, though. The sniper as well, the Osprey. Has reliable damage output and accuracy. Nice. And we got a few trinkets and stuff. 80,000 worth of gear. Not a bad raid at all. Not at all. But we got to get out. That is still a thing. We're not out yet. We're almost there, though. Just got to turn this computer, go back to Speranza, and we'll secure the bag. So let's do it. Hopefully everybody's friendly. Hopefully I won't have to use this ventilator on nobody. Come on, 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 come on. Yes, we did it. We secured the loot. Let's go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, do not forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Have a good one. Peace.